Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we will be starting a new series for a game that is out in early access called Nom Nom Galaxy. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and go through the intro scene so you know what this game is all about. Start a new game, watch the intro, I will be reading the text. In the beginning, an ancient civilization created the perfect food, soup. They also created cans to store the soup and believed they would flourish forever. Many years passed and soup became much more than just food for people throughout the galaxy. As advances in production boosted technology, of all the competing soup companies in the galaxy, one rose to prominence above the rest in scale and power. Mega Soup Incorporated, controlled by the ruthless Mr. Chopstick. But the residents of the galaxy grew hungry for new and exciting flavors. To fill the void appeared Soupco, led by me, Robo Shako, and you, my Astroworkers, who will lead us to victory in the battle for dinner table dominance. Make soup, Astroworker. Go, go, Astroworker. And that is a very unique intro for what is a very unique game. Let's just go with the default name, Soupco. That's what we're going to call our company. This is version 00.99B. Uh, Obviously, some stuff is under repair, as in it hasn't been made yet. Uh, it has controller settings. Had to adjust it from a windowed mode to a full screen mode and adjust it to the controller, the pad being the first player instead of the keyboard being the first player. But beyond that, that's fine. We have some Astro Pins, which are like challenges or achievements, and we have some recipes which we will unlock throughout playing this game. So the point of this game is corporate conquest in the soup industry. We are going to go to planets. We are going to try to make different types of soup. We're going to ship that soup off to our buyers and try to corner the market. Let's get into it and start with the first level. Operation Potage Production. A monitor training facility in the middle management to learn the basics of production. Lethality will within designated threshold. So basically, this is a training mission tutorial. Always a good place to start. It's not going to be that dangerous. Here we go. Start our conquest. The Galactic Soup Association (GSA) offers training facilities for soup production hopefuls. Start a career bringing happiness to the galaxy today. That's the Daily Supernova. Spelled Souper GSA training. Who has the favored flavor? So we start in our ship. Seems to be crashing, and we land. Laughing. Sorry about that bumping landing, Astroworker. Honestly, I am. I am your boss, Robo Shako, and today is your first day as a loyal employee of Soupco, the galaxy's most ambitious soup company. You will scour the galaxy for new ingredients, build automated soup factories, and battle rivals for market share of the soup sales. But first, let's get you to the junior factory. It should be simple enough to get running, otherwise your orientation will also be your last day. First, you need to find the company. Buzzsaw you appear to be missing. If you lost it, it's coming out of your wages. Okay, so if this looks a little bit like a game called Terraria, I I would say it probably is somewhat afflicted like this. It has this really cool system where it curves, so it feels like this might be just one giant circle that you're walking on, that you might be able to walk all the way to the left and get to the other side. I'm this little blue guy. It's a little strange how the game uh, is not really centering in on me that much. Your astro suit can only store so much oxygen. Oxygen packets like this will refill your meter and keep you breathing. That's oxygen pockets, not packets. I have to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork whenever an Astroworker dies, so be considerate and try not to die, or you'll be fired. So these little sparkles here are oxygen. You're gonna need that. And then hold the left trigger to run. Really? Yep. And we're in the oxygen thing, and we get our buzzsaw. You found it. Well done, Astroworker. In your hands, you hold the official Supco buzzsaw, the perfect tool for terraforming through soft green rock. With that buzzsaw, you can grind past through the grassy terrain in the cave next to you. Our scanners say the soup's factory is nearby. I haven't gotten around to playing Terraria, but I do own it and I do plan to play it pretty soon. But this is a newer game, so I'm hoping there'll be more interest in it, showing it off earlier. I have played a lot of Minecraft, and I hear Terraria is somewhat similar to the Minecraft, except for it's a 2D aesthetic such as this. Okay. And so I look forward to learning and playing that game. Those blue blocks are matter. We use matter to build bigger and better soup factories on other planets. Right now, however, your priority is locating the factory. So there's a factory already built here. So I don't really need to get this matter and collect it to build my own factory at the moment. This buzzsaw doesn't seem to go any further than this. And you don't want to dig out from under you, because if it loses its connection, the ground will fall down. Here's a ladder. We can climb up ladders. Your Supco Astro Suit has the amazing ability to generate ladders. They are perfect for climbing steep walls. The matter is used to create ladders or to extend ladders. You are either up or down. So, press the D stick up, the D-pad up. Oh, so I don't have to hold, I can just stay here to build ladders and use the matter that I have to build the ladder. Sorry if I'm rhyming. Now, you don't want to get crushed, but as a way to move things around, it might be easier to have things fall downward. We can see some fish and some creatures running around this planet, so this definitely isn't a lifeless planet or just a plant-filled planet. Look, there's a little heart here. So we can be in the heart, yay. And then I fall to my death and hurt myself, okay? That's what I get for goofing off. Supposed to be working. There is a timer in most levels. Ooh. Yeah. Gotta be careful of that. Danger landslides. Be careful digging through unsupported earth. It may cause a landslide. So it's real cool that the curve goes in the things you build too. Here we are. The training factory only has the bare essentials, but it's missing a few vital parts. You have to replace the destroyed machines and corridors so the factory can start making soup. Start by adding a new and shiny soup machine. Open the construction menu. Press Y to open the construction menu. You can't make soup without a soup machine, and if you don't make soup, our market share will fall. Okay, so we put it right here in this conveniently empty spot. and press A to place it, and it takes a while and gets there. Great, now our factory is now receiving power. Now more of our factory is receiving power. Now let's build a super rocket to launch our soup to the hungry galaxy. Open the construction menu again, Astroworker. I love super rockets. There's no better way to shipping tasty soup to our interstellar customers and stealing the market share away from our rivals. Be nice if they voiced this. Me having to read all of this is kind of a pain. Finally, a piece of the quarter needs to be rebuilt. Open up the construction menu and fix it. So, when you fill in the gap that in that quarter below, the 0G elevator will receive power and you'll be able to get down there. So, we are stuck in the infrastructure menu right now, but there is a soup menu, a infrastructure, a shop, and a galactic gum menu that we can see. So that's all going to be put in later. Let's see. I have to hit the right bump to turn it so it's facing the right direction. It wants to by default be horizontal. I want it to be vertical, so I put it there. That's much better. We'll be back up and running in no time. Let's find some tasty ingredients and put it in the soup machine. Think some blue cap mushrooms are growing below the factory. Pop down the 0G elevator and grab some ASAP. So you press down here. Of course, that pressing down and the 0G stopped as soon as I was no longer in the corridor, so good thing I landed in water. So we found some mushrooms. We pick them up. That looks perfect for the super recipe I want to try out. Take the blue cap back to the factory, use those letters and to get up there, and hurry. So I think I can pick up, I can only pick up one thing right now. I thought eventually you can pick up more than one thing and carry it. So I'm doing my best to get up there as fast as possible. As soon as you're in the 0G, you jump up and you float back. You don't have to worry about falling here. So we put it in the soup machine. Well done, but we need 2 ingredients to blend a tasty can of soup. Our robot workers have the right idea above. They are making creamed corn bug soup. Oh, I know where you can find some tomates. Tomatis. They will make an amazing new soup flavor. Let's go and explore. Follow the marker and to the Timati Nest. Interesting. Assumedly we could just have 2 blue cap things. Let's see, tap A to swim faster. Swimming is fun, but listen up, Astroworker. This is important. Up there on the top right corner is our market share indicator. Another training group is competing against us. We need to ship quicker, tastier soup in order to steal more of the market share. So this is a whole new element to this style of game. We have to do good in what we're doing and be fast about it, or the GSA training group in red will beat us. Gathering tomates comes at a very slight risk of death, but we'll have to kill one to get an ingredient. Tomates can be pretty vicious creatures when they want to be, and will gang up on you if you attack their nest. The most dangerous creatures make the tastiest soups. Take a few of them out and collect one of their delicious tomati steaks they drop. Alright, so there's a whole fighting element in this game too. Let's see. Using my buzzsaw to kill these guys. And Then let's just pick one up. Get out of there before they turn nasty. Bring that Timati steak back to the factory with you. So I didn't attack their nest, that yellow ball thing, and that helped us. And apparently we can swim with our one item, which with no problem. If we can go full circle around this curved area, it's going to be quite a long journey. Here it says our market share is slowly climbing thanks to our robot workers, but this new soup flavor is going to give the galaxy something they've never tried before. So we are winning even though we're not doing anything personally, because our robot workers up there above where I'm standing are making soups and sending them off for us. Let's put this in here and make our first soup. It's called to mushroom. Excellent. The soup machine will now turn those two ingredients into delicious cans of to mushroom soup, ready to be shipped off and sold. Once it has spit out a can of soup, pick it up and pop it in the soup rocket for delivery, Astroworker. So it's making a can. The can has been picked up. It's ready for pickup. I take it over here. I insert it here. And off it goes. Soup is sent. Yay. And you can see in the top right corner the soup is going towards the end of that graph. That will increase our market. Wow, I didn't actually think you could do it, but you've got the factory back on track. Maybe you can be trusted after all. So now to get more soup, we have to, the soup has been delivered and they liked it. They're saying up at the top right. Now the factory is able to ship soup once more. We need to be ready to defend it. Let's add another shot tower by the eastern entrance. The more market share you steal from a rival soup company, the more likely they are to attack. So, on top of attacking creatures, we will be attacked by our rival soup company. Buy a shot tower to improve your defenses. They will help protect your factory from attacks from other rival soup companies. And that probably means we're going to eventually be attacking our competitors also. So each one of these 30 things is probably the number of shots it has. We will see in a second. The training group is sending some invaders our way. Look to the skies and get ready to defend the factory. We have 3 of these shot towers. Danger. Alien adventures. Protect the factory. Use punch the X button if you have it. Yep. So I can just punch the guys when they come. We can see in the top right they are coming. And we want to get up here and see if we can use some punch to punch some of these guys out. They're just falling, these little alien invaders. Our main shot cannon here is we can use our buzzsaw too to fight them. This main cannon here is down to 12 shots. I imagine we'll have to repair or refuel it. So sitting here and punching it with your own hands is probably helpful. Or your buzzsaw. There we go, we took him out. Well done, Astroworker. You really have proven yourself here today. Our super rivals won't have been expecting much resistance, but you showed your fangs. Well, we've almost hit 100% market share. Soon there'll be no stopping us. So, really interesting concepts here. Explore the planet, find ingredients, make soup. Fight off the Build up your defenses. Fight the creatures on the planet to get ingredients. Fight the invaders from the other company. Gain market share. A lot of things going on here that usually aren't combined. Construct a really cool base. Automate it with robots. A lot of things really unique. Uh, let's see what he has to say. That's it. Well done. You've shipped enough soup to beat the trainers and still their market share. But there are many other planets in the galaxy and many more rivals to conquer. Prepare to leave, Astroworker. Robo's Shaco out. So we've got another assignment from this training facility. And we are done, and we will go to the next training mission, next episode. Can't go any further. Uh, we're gonna take this series all the way as far as we can go. It is early access, so maybe I will get lucky and they will come out with an update for all of these parts pretty fast, or maybe I will do the entire series and only get as far as I can get right now in Corporate Quest. Astropins, we probably made some progress to some of these. Yep, discover 40 new flavors. 40 new flavors in the game, that explains a little bit. And here we have to mushroom, which is those two icons, the blue mushroom and the red thing. Everything is written in gibberish. Uh, so we've got 39 more to do. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna release these daily, Monday through Friday. So come back and watch the rest of these. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I end all of my episodes the same way. I ask that you like my videos. I ask that you share them with your friends. I ask you to subscribe to my channel, which I already did. Comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all that stuff helps me with YouTube. I'm a brand new YouTuber. I could use every bit of help. 1 subscriber counts. Other things that count is if you can support me. If you want to support me, it would be greatly appreciated. You can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo, R-Y-D-O. It should be right below the video, and going to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you don't want to support me from my main YouTube page, you can also click the playlist tab and see all the other games that I have done or am doing right now. So check those out too. I have put out a lot of videos, and it would very much be helpful if people would watch them and I'd get more views on them. The other thing that you can do is you can follow and friend me on practically any social media like Twitter, Facebook, Steam, Battle.net, Google+, Tumblr. There are links down in the description for all of those. Thank you for watching this. Come back tomorrow or the next day if this is Friday, and catch the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.